Hey everyone, I want to give a special shout out and thanks to Dan Dix from Press for Truth for putting forth and presented his most recent YouTube video promoting YouTube channels under 1,000 subscribers who is standing up and speaking out about individual liberty and truth regarding all the narratives that the establishment media and the political propagandists have been putting forth. Dan has taken the time to point out 5 of us, and I happen to be included in that list, and fortunately I made it to number 1 on that list. So thank you once again for including me in your video, Dan. I'm very much appreciative of it. If there is one thing that I have failed at in regards to my own YouTube channel is self-promotion. It's something that is not just in this venture, it's not just in my YouTube venture, and it's not just my Facebook page and a lot of the other social media ventures or outlets that I use or consume. I'm not the greatest at self-promotion. I have confidence and competence, but my marketing skills are definitely lacking. I'm not very good at promoting myself. I tend to just put my nose to the grindstone, do what I got to do, speak about the things that I find that are most important and pertinent to the kind of rhetoric or propaganda that's being espoused by those in the established media. I feel compelled to stand in opposition and give not just my fellow Canadians, but Americans, anyone from the Western world, or anyone from any other part of the world. I just feel compelled to at least give people an alternative narrative, an alternative dialogue, an alternative stance regarding news, politics, and economics. I've seen how the establishment media, or many of those from the establishment media, have failed people on so many levels. And I can't help it. I feel compelled that, hey, when I see there's a void, well, I want to fill that. Just like Dan and just like a lot of fellow liberty lovers and promoters of freedom. We don't sit back quietly or silently and let this stuff unfold without at least being willing to push back and oppose it. Speaking truth to reason, being logically and morally consistent, and holding those in power to account is something that is a task I've taken upon myself, in addition to good people like Dan Dix and many others. We have chosen to be your spokesman, your spokeswoman, your spokespeople, your voice of reason, your pushback. You can place all that weight, all that emphasis on our shoulders if need be. We'll assume that leadership role if you're willing to get in line and follow us down that path. But we really do need your support. We don't want to be just a lone voice echoing and reverberating back. We want you to join us in that chorus. We want you to make our voices louder, more respected, and propagated throughout the airwaves, throughout the internet, and throughout any media outlet, so the people can finally see and hear that, yeah, we're not all willing to just go along to get along as far as accepting the pretense that we're all just mindlessly obedient serfs, subjects, or slaves to a ruling class. No, we're out there every day pushing back and giving people a voice. So I asked you to help Dan Dix and the folks at Press for Truth help me and help anyone else out there that is standing firm in their convictions, to being a voice of reason, to being logically and morally consistent and principled in our approach, in helping to educate, inform, and enlighten the people. Together we have power beyond belief. But we really do need to show some support and solidarity with each other for that power to come to fruition, for that power to truly affect change in our countries. And we can do it. So thank you once again, Dan Dix, and say hi to Molly when you get the chance. I'm very appreciative that you would do this, and I'm already seeing substantial growth on my YouTube channel as a result of you doing so. Thank you very much, sir. You're a good man, and I appreciate it. And anything I can do to help you going forward, you just let me know. You reach out to me, and we will work together and help each other to promote individual liberty and freedoms to all. It's Canadian Libertarian, and I love liberty.